did never really tell anyone that I had some crushes on all of the guys. That's pretty embarrassing.
After 8 years on the air, 90210 was starting to lose its direction.
They forgot what the thesis was. The show was ordinary kids living extraordinary lives. The show in the 8th season became ordinary kids living ordinary lives.
Not helping matters was the ongoing game of musical chairs. At the start of season 9 in September 1998, Jason Priestley left to pursue a movie career. Brandon's defection was a major blow to longtime 90210 fans. Fortunately, Spelling was able to fill that void by coaxing Luke Perry to return.
Of course we're going to miss Jason. He's very close to both of us personally. But I think with the Luke coming back, the audience will accept that and be thrilled to see him.
It's going to be difficult for me to do the show without Jason. I'll be very upfront about that. It's like, you know, it's like playing Fonzie without Richie. It's like, you know, it's like George without Wheezy, you know? It's like Crockett without Tubbs. It's going to be hard for me.
29-year-old Vanessa Marcil was hired to play Perry's love interest, Gina Kincaid. Marcil was stunned when she got the news from Spelling himself.
It was the most amazing experience for me to have him call me up and say, we'd like to create a character for you.
During the 4th episode of the year, 27-year-old Daniel Cosgrove was introduced as Jenny Garth's new attorney boyfriend.
Macaroni was just another notch in the bedpost of Kelly. He was a man who could wear a sweater vest and be proud, stand tall, and fight for the underdog.
For the new cast members, living in the world of 90210 was a strange experience.
When I first met everyone on the show, it's like, wow, this is so weird. I've seen these people, you know, like on TV, and now here I am, talking with them. Weird. It's bizarre. It's surreal.
It's an honor. It's scary.
I really thought I would just be there for 3 or 4 episodes. I never thought that I'd stick around as long as I did.
They've all kind of stepped in well. I mean, it's a hard show to come on to, you know. We've been doing this for 9 years, and like to come in, especially in the 9th year, and then fill the space, it's hard.
Even though the new characters didn't boost the ratings, Fox and Spelling were determined to keep their lucrative franchise alive. On November 4th, 1998, the 90210 cast and crew celebrated their 250th episode.
I've been doing this a really long time. It's extraordinary. I can't believe it. The scary thing is I can remember almost every single episode.
There's not too many shows that get into our numbers, and it's astonishing to me that we've reached 250 episodes.
I need to go home and cry, just to have a good cry, you know?
Then, in September 1999, 90210 limped into its 10th season. Those co-stars who hung on for the duration sensed they were near the end of the line.
We all knew that it was going to happen. We were coming back for a 10th season, and so it wasn't a surprise to us because we talked about it and we had known about it. And we're all looking forward to it. 10 seems like a good, nice, round, complete number. Better than 9.
Everyone was really feeling satisfied and that their characters had come full circle. I think people were pretty much ready for it to be over.
10 years was maybe the amount of time that it was sufficient enough, because then you would have to start taking in a whole new direction, and it would almost become a different show in itself.
What's really phenomenal about 90210 is the fact that it was able to last as long as it did. All of these shows have a natural life cycle, and I don't think it was lost on anybody that 90210's life cycle was coming to an end.
That moment arrived in May 2000, at the end of 90210's 10th season. The last episode, number 300, featured the much-anticipated wedding of Donna Martin and her long-suffering boyfriend, David Silver.
The very last episode, yes, where I gave Tori away. We knew that it was going to be the last episode, and we all got the last script, and we were all acting like a bunch of little kids, you know. We all sang each other's scripts.
During the filming of Donna and David's wedding reception, executive producer Aaron Spelling had one final surprise up his sleeve.
I slipped in because I wanted to see the big scene where they're doing the first dance, you know, and the orchestra's playing and the bride and groom go on the floor and do the first dance. And I hid behind the camera and nobody knew I was there. The whole cast and tons of extras all around. And so I walked behind blind and punched, and I cut in and I finished the dance with Tori. It was hysterical.
The funniest part was Aaron was there with all the press, and he saw him, and he called me over, and he introduced me. He says, "This is the schmuck my daughter wanted to give away."
It was actually, it was a little sad. The end of an era.
When 90210 died and went to syndication heaven, Luke Perry waxed philosophical.
The show is primarily constructed out of silicone and hairspray, and both of those things have a shelf life of at least 50 years. I figure we'll be around a long time.
Coming up, 9021 Uh-oh.
Ms. Doherty vehemently denies that she was driving under the influence.
Beverly Hills 90210 was a postmark for the 1990s. While the United States reeled from riots, bombings, sex scandals, and Y2K rumors, the show's cast coped with personal chaos. When 90210 was finally canceled, some careers thrived, others took a definite detour. Reruns of Beverly Hills 90210 on cable have attracted a whole new generation of viewers who were too young to remember the show's early episodes. And gossip about the cast endures in cyberspace.